Final expense questions to ask in conversation. If you use the conversational method, the prospect will usually tell you everything you need to know by asking a few questions and realize the importance of burial insurance by answering those simple questions. I'm Russ Jones and I wrote 2,500 final expense plans in 10 years. I did 31 million in annuity sales in 11.5 years and made over $1.2 million in renewals in final expense. Working widow leads and using a pink postcard. Stay to the end and I'll give you my phrase I use to sell widows annuities. You just have to get the conversation started and guide them to the solution, at an affordable price. It is that easy. The following is a basic guide you can use for these type of final expense scripts. Have you ever had to pay for or help arrange someone's funeral or burial? What was it like? Did you experience any financial problems? When you pass away, who will be responsible for the cost and arrangements of your funeral? Do they have enough funds to pay for this funeral, or do you plan on paying for your own burial expenses? Do you have any family member whom you would like to leave money to, or maybe a charity or friend? Is there anyone you would like to leave an inheritance to? When you pass away, do you have any way to replace your income to help out your spouse? If not, what is your spouse going to do for extra money? How much do you think final expenses cost today? Including burial and memorial service, etc.? If you lived until you were 80 or 90, how much do you think it would cost? You can use an inflation calculator to figure it out. Do you want to leave a living legacy or a nightmare? Did you know that your assets and your bank account are not immediately available upon your death? Do your children or family have enough money set aside to pay for the immediate cost of final expenses while they wait for access to your assets? 7. Are you aware that you can either pay for your insurance policy in one single payment, annual payment, or small monthly payments? Which would work best for you? How is your health? Have you ever been turned down for life insurance? Do you take any medications? Can I see those medications? Write down the names of the medications and make sure they are not on the insurance company list that make it so they automatically decline for final expense coverage. Who would you like to be your beneficiary? If you don't take out a policy for your final expense burial, what is your alternative plan? By asking these questions, you will get a good idea whether or not final expense life insurance is a good fit for the client. You will also get a good feel whether or not it's something they would like to have. Sometimes people just don't think about it, but with a little bit of probing and discovering, they will see that it's something that they would like to have, and if they trust you, they will just go ahead and buy it from you. It's a fact. Death is expensive and no one who cares about their loved ones wants to leave a large bill for them to pay for. Just about anyone is willing to pay $45 a month to avoid a $10,000 fee for their loved ones. It is such an easy sale, especially with the final expense presentation. Hit the subscription button for more tips and strategies. Check out my website at www.finalexpensemillionaire.com.